So the triangular dice was the gateway drug.
Really, I'm just looking for a way to be an elf. Kacey looked at me one day and said, if you don't take an improv class, I'm going to murder you.
And she was gonna murder you?
Yeah, have you met her?
Citizens of Founder City, today we have J.R. Zambrano, improviser, actor, and writer. So lucky to have him here today. So J.R.
Yeah.
How long have you been an improviser?
I started formally improvising like 12 or so years ago now. I mean, before that, you know, I was always making things up. I had done some improv in a couple of early movies that I was in, and then before that, Dungeons and Dragons, since I've been like 7, when I saw a bunch of cool older kids at summer camp playing a game with triangular dice, and I was like, what's that?
So the triangular dice was the gateway drug to improvising.
Really, I'm just looking for a way to be an elf and have it accepted socially.
Is it accepted socially now?
No. Well, actually, yes. Now, actually, it is accepted socially. You get some like good elf ears. You put on some either well-fitting or slightly revealing elf clothes. You get like 100,000 followers. It's cool. It's weird not to be into being an elf.
And you do wear the revealing clothing. Yes.
Yeah, well, I gotta show off what I.
You gotta show off, and you're accepted.
You can't see it because I'm sitting on it, but you know, it's there. What?
It's there. It is there. How did you get into improv? There we go, improv.
I was working with Kacey, Sammy E. We were doing a film that was mostly improvised. Kacey looked at me one day and said, "If you don't take an improv class, I'm going to murder you."
And she was gonna murder you?
Yeah. Have you met her?
Oh,
You've done a show with her.
I have done many things with Kacey. I've done many things with Kacey, Sammy.
You let her set things on fire around you.
I have let Kacey, Sammy set things on fire around me, yes.
Which I think says more about you than anything else.
That's true.
And she was right. I really loved it. It was super enjoyable. It changed my whole life. I started taking classes at the Hideout Theatre back when it was downtown. It used to be, up until this year, it was at 617 on Congress Avenue, the heart of Austin. And then, of course, a lawyer decided, having moved back to Austin, that you know, the one thing downtown Austin needs more of is bars.
Of course, we need tons of bars.
Bought the building and was like, all right, I'm going to turn this into a bar. It hasn't opened yet.
It probably, I mean, maybe it will.
He hopes to have renovation finished in 3 months.
And we will go there and picket it. How did improv change your life?
Whether you're a performer, a writer, just someone who likes telling stories, it teaches you to be present and open and to listen very well to other people instead of getting caught up thinking what to say next or trying to like figure out what something clever or cool to say is.
The Hideout Theatre is really unique.
Hideout focuses a lot on narrative improv, which is something that, depending on who you talk to, is either really cool or an impossibility, and so no one should ever do it.
I love narrative improv.
Yeah, it's great. It's fantastic. They specifically emphasize on like theatrical narrative improv, so there's a lot of like shows that are improvised plays. So like imagine a play, but everyone makes up all the lines of dialogue and the characters, but it still feels like you've seen a play, you've seen a whole story, you've seen a whole show or a movie or whatever.
What was your favorite improvised play you've ever done?
I don't know that I could pick a favorite. There are several that stand out to me. I was in a show that was called Fiasco that was based on the role-playing game Fiasco by Jason Morningstar. Fiasco, I don't know if you've ever played it, is a role-playing game all about trying to recreate the desperate feel of a Coen Brothers movie. Fargo, Raising Arizona, Burn After Reading, that kind of stuff. We did a show that was like that, and what's really fun about that one was Fiasco has you basically do character creation using an improv format.
That's so cool. So what were some other kind of genres?
I mean, a ton of stuff. I was in a Conan inspired show.
Conan the Barbarian?
Yeah, Conan the Barbarian called Savage Swords. One of the hardest but also most rewarding shows I was ever in was called The Kindness of Strangers, which was improvised plays in the style of Tennessee Williams. We did an improvised musical in the style of Les Mis called Grand Misery.
That's so cool. Cool.
Less hard than that, more, I think, fun and lighthearted was Orphans, the improvised Orphans musical. You know, a lot of singing, a lot of dancing, a lot of doing bell kicks.
So you were improvising the dances as well?
Yeah, dancing.
You're also a writer.
Yeah.
How has improv helped you as a writer?
Oh, there is a kind of like playwriting called devised theater where you kind of improv out scenes and then you write them and you tighten them up and you tune them. So you like record it. A theater company that I'm a part of, American Berserk Theater, that's how we've created like some of our more recent work. Not that it's recent now, but in 2019. We did a show called Killer Girls. Like we would improv, we had our characters and we would play them and we would use improv to create scenes and then they would get written and everything would be set in stone and directed and blocked traditionally. But I've used it for writing like everything because it basically lets you have a conversation with the characters.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. It seems like you've created a community with the improv.
Oh, well, I didn't create the community, but I certainly found one.
You found a community with them.
You find people that feel like, oh, they get it. And then you love performing with them, or you love, like, I don't know, any creative endeavor where you find people that are just making the kind of stuff that you like to make. And if you're really lucky, you get to do that more than once, or at all in general. You were doing improv too, right?
I was doing improv.
Yeah.
I want to get back to it.
Yeah, how did you get started?
Oh, that's a weird story. I broke up with a guy, and he was so horrible, and the first thought that came into my brain after I broke up with him was, I need to take an improv class.
Yeah.
And so I just took an improv class, and it was actually at the Hideout Theatre where I met Troy Fortenberry, who also is the writer, director, producer of Founder City Films. And so we could say that the Hideout Theatre might be what caused Founder City Films. Well, it didn't cause Founder City Films, but I wouldn't be a part of it if I hadn't met my husband there.
Yeah.
You do direct. Do you direct some of these improv shows?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
How does one direct improv? It seems like it should be just a spontaneous thing, so why would you need a director?
Well, I mean, if you're playing, I don't know, if you're playing basketball, why do you need to practice defense? Why do you need to work on passing things back and forth? If you're on a football team, why do you run plays? You do it so that you have the muscle memory of things, and then in the moment, whatever is happening, you can kind of respond to it without stopping to think about it. You can just be present and discover what's there, or if things go off script, you kind of know what to do. Because as you might imagine, if you're doing like, I don't know, say we're doing like a sci-fi show, right? Like, well, what sci-fi? Is it like hard sci-fi? Is it aliens? Is it like, oh, we're a bunch of kids over a magical summer, a ghost in the computer is talking to us, right? Like there's any number of ways you can go. So the director kind of says, well, let's make it look like this. Let's give it this shape. And of course you're also, getting a bunch of adults to listen to each other and work together and all try and do the same thing, which in anything is very hard no matter what you're trying to do.
Do you have any upcoming projects that you're working on, any creative?
If it is still in the month of June, there's a show at the new Hideout, North Lamar, where the Goodwill and Half Price books are, 5555 North Lamar or something like that. I don't know the address by heart yet. But there's a show called The Improvised Movie where we write out a bunch of genres of movies in a big wheel, spin it, and then do a short or long movie, depending, inspired by each of the genres. I was in a show of that last weekend. We did like a mumblecore show. We did a Lovecraft short, basically.
Cool.
Did a vampire rom-com.
And this is at you guys have the new Hideout already set up?
Yeah, if you look on Google for the Hideout Theatre Annex, you'll find it.
The Hideout Theatre Annex.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was great. Thank you, JR.
Yeah.
Citizens of Founder City, this was JR Zambrano, improviser, writer, actor. What other titles would you give yourself?
Rightful King of Denmark.
Rightful King of Denmark.
Heir to the Unbroken Throne. Pretty okay lover.
Pretty okay, lukewarm lover.
Yeah.
There we go, JR Zambrano, Citizens of Founder City.